Hey family, how you guys doing? I know I didn't go live yesterday. I ain't have a video. Oh, I ain't gonna that's a story for another time. But that's the main reason why I named this perseverance. And you see it says X39. I just want later on down just speak on a testimony. So I'm gonna speak on a testimony in and out because it does have something to do with perseverance, but I just want to read this statement because we need to read this statement each and time we say different things, and it's very important. It's the FDA statement, so I just want to make sure I read this statement. I'm going to read it word for word. So for the FDA statement, these it says this information has not been evaluated. So what I'm about to say has not been evaluated. Can I say evaluated? Because I know you be reading this, you be like, wait a minute. So all I want to say all I want to say is the information I'm about to put out. Information I'm about to put out, the stuff I'm about to speak about, the stuff that I'm gonna just talk about. You know, y'all know I'm a herbalist. I believe in natural. I believe in God made the things. Because you have a problem with that word. I don't know why. I don't know why. But any information I share, any product I mention, because I'm gonna cheese. Any product I mention should not be used to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. You always consult your healthcare provider because this is stem cell research personally at its best, and I'm going to share my testimony. I said I'm going to just share my testimony later down the line. If y'all want to ask me questions, you can, because this is live. But I'm going to share another testimony because these are the things that you know it speaks about, and you know these are the things that we can share, and I want to share this information with you. And I'm hoping you see it. It says benefits of X39 and increase your strength, reduce inflammation, increase stamina. We're talking about the energy, vitality. And now these, I want to say, you already heard me say the how can I say? You already heard me say the my goodness, the FDA statement. So I'm just showing you this. I was make sure that I put that up, but we're gonna talk about it later. But I just want to talk about perseverance because it's a lot of times that I gotta find this. I'm sorry, I'm reading these text messages. I'm live, but I just want to just read something to us, to you, to us. See if I can get my. I had it on, but my phone died. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I had like 4 phone calls because in the middle of the word perseverance, it says like severe, and I don't think that, you know. So we'll talk about perseverance, and I really wanted to talk about that yesterday so much. I mean, I promise you, I had my phone set to 11 p.m., but I was knocked out. I was like, this is so funny, and the alarm went off. That's how tired I could tell you I was. I mean, my body was like, you better stay in this bed. And my body, I stayed in the bed. I didn't hear the alarm. I didn't hear it. I thought that was funny. I was like, and it was this ignoring sound like, I don't know if y'all heard that song. No, back in the day, you had to wake up to that noise, and that noise just gave you attitude. I was like, my body was like, go to sleep, stay asleep, and enjoy. So we're gonna talk about perseverance because it says in perseverance, doing something decisive, difficult, or delay in achieving success. It says this perseverance with tech. What it says? Hold on. Technique illustrates his. Hold on. It says this perseverance with this technique illustrates his single-mindedness. And I was like, it's like persistence, and I was like perseverance. Don't y'all think that's like one of our main words? For my people, perseverance. And I'm like, when I get the guts to tell you, what I went through, what I dealt with yesterday and the day before. All I can say is I want to give a shout out to Coach Charlie. Man, he really took care of me yesterday and but it was Sunday nights. Sunday night, I went out to Raleigh and I was out there, and I had a incident that Coach Charlie just went all out. If I'm gonna tell you, when we talk about perseverance, we talking about someone laser focused. I mean, my heart. I want to make this whole video about him, but I backing up with the 39 at the end. That's why I just made sure I got that out in the beginning, because y'all know um, I'm an herbalist. But I'm gonna tell you, Coach. Oh my gosh, I really, truly, truly appreciate everything you did. It's like, I'm gonna tell you, as an herbalist, and instead of people looking at like the outside package, you got to know somebody's heart, their character, how they lead, and my goodness, it's like, I know there's jealousy people out there. I know out there people doing dirt, doing this other stuff. I'm saying, when I'm saying a man of God, this is a man of God, true, good brother, and I appreciate you. So I want to give you your flowers. No, he didn't want to accept nothing. I mean, nothing. So I just want to personally let you guys know, if y'all know Coach Charlie Davis, y'all make sure y'all shake that man hand and give him his flowers. Let everybody, if y'all in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I mean, I do have a couple of people that's watching me from Fayetteville, North Carolina, right here in the surrounding areas in North Carolina. And y'all probably know him because he's a coach, a well-known coach here. And I just want to just say thank you, because this brother made sure he took care of me and got me home safe. I'm just going to say, got me from Raleigh to here safely. And I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And we talking about riding around for till 4 o'clock in the morning. And y'all already know what happens between midnight, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's like, if you out in them streets, it's like the devil's playground. Y'all already know that. And I know we're talking about perseverance, but we're talking about perseverance. I mean, and then being in this realm and helping people, sit down talking to people, we have to twist their minds, say, "Are you cheating with my husband?" I'm like, no, man. So I'm telling you to your face, no, man. So we have to look at, when you're dealing with certain people, and not I'm saying that's what his wife did. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about, I had 2 customers come in here and thought I was cheating with it. I was like, didn't it say herbalist? It says herbalist. It says herb, and then it says colon queen, and they be like, colon queen in the world? All you talking about is poop? Yes, I used to say I'm the poop lady, and it sounds better saying colon queen. But anyway, I just want to make sure I tell this gentleman and let y'all know, man of God, honor brother. Oh my gosh. And he made sure he brought me to the door, made sure I was in the house, and I was like, thank you. Then I want to give another shout out, because I just want to make sure I thank these people, because, oh my gosh, if y'all don't know that they took care of me, I mean, they took care of me. Another one is Theodore Lennon. I mean, Lamont, to make sure I say the name right. It's Lnnon. Man, thank you. Thank you. We're talking about some good friends that take care of you in this. Oh my gosh. Because when I'm talking about perseverance, we're talking about resilient. I mean, resilient is tomorrow. But I was supposed to talk about that today. Perseverance today, resilience today. And I'm throwing in little different things, because I got to make sure I have enough content for 30 days, I got to make sure I have a content for 30 days. But I'm going to talk a little bit about resiliency a little bit, because all this, I mean, it's like y'all can throw all of like gratitude. I'm thankful, blessed, honored. I mean, it's all that for both these gentlemen. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. So, because he took care of me the next day to make sure I got where I need to be. I'm throwing a pen around. You can't have a pen in your hand when you're talking. But it was just so much. And I just need to speak to a lot of us. Let me tell you this. Let me break this down to you. Like, a lot of things that we as people People, a lot of things that we don't really take as luxury. And I mean, where you going with this? Luxury. I mean, do you know it's like a privilege and an honor and luxury to have people just take their time, don't want no money, nothing. It was just a thank you. I know I had a hard time. I don't know my family. My family like, Viola, you don't be asking for no help. You don't be doing anything. Well, they call me Viola. So I know. And sometimes it's like a hard conversation because I'm not trying to sit here and get all emotional. But when you don't ask for help, that's like one true gift that you have. That's a luxury. Time. Somebody give you your time. That is a luxury. Whew. Because sometimes you don't find two friends like that. And like I said, I'll share the story another time, maybe later on, until I get you guys to rewrap your mind and not have this pain and be alienate yourself. It's so much stuff that we have to change, so many routines that we have to make sure that we put in our routine. And I want resiliency, perseverance to be in that routine so you can get a lot, because a lot of us, we have so many luxuries that we don't even realize is a luxury. Just like having shoes on your feet is a luxury. Water, light on, electricity, luxury. Yeah. Do y'all hear me? And I know you're like, well, I rent, and some homeowners, they be like, well, dang, when they risk of foreclosure, be like, dang, do I really need lights? That's why we need the solar system. I mean, the solar system. That's what we need, solar. That's what we need, solar. But then you need to work through solar. You need to learn, fix the solar. But I'm just saying, a lot of times we take a lot of things for granted, and we shouldn't. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, well, you'll be talking about perseverance. My mind is just going because, like doing something in spite of. We need to do that, period. In our life, especially our health. I mean, that's going to be more part of my testimony. A lot of times we just give up. We be like, I ain't doing that. That's too much. Why? Why y'all feel that? If you just have that perseverance, if you just, use that word for a straight 30 days. These words that I'm sitting here and talking about, you're like, well, if you see the I know I did that. I forgot what I wrote. I was trying to fix it. I don't know if I think I put herbalist, Viola, because I'm not talking to you today as an herbalist. I'm not. I don't say very wise alternatives, but this is Viola talking today. And I know I said that a couple of times because a lot of times we go through this life, this world, this realm, whatever. Because y'all know yesterday was the eclipse. You were like, well, she didn't get on because of the eclipse. No. When I tell you my story, you're going to be like, well, dang, you did that. What? You all right? I'd be like, all I can do was laugh. And that's why I give, them their honor. But it was the LifeWave that got me. That's why I was like perseverance. But like I said, I'll share that story later. But it's just a lot of things that we need to add in our vocabulary and to use, and because it's already difficult enough. Y'all hear perseverance, severe? It's already severe. We're past severe. If y'all don't see that, it's already past severe. So I need you to put perseverance. And I know you're like, girl, you've been doing surviving. I ain't tell you to survive. We want you to thrive. I need your outcome for all this that's going on to thrive. Because our people should be thriving. And I hope y'all meditate, praying, and saying y'all things for the correct things. For the correct things. And it's not the things. I'm talking about for our people. for our people and for your people and for your family. We're talking about the strength, the nucleus of your family. You know, the mother, the father, the sister, the brothers, you know, your nuclear, however your family dynamic, you know, because I know I've been talking about health, but like I said, it's Viola talking today. I'm going to keep reiterating. She's like, is this herbalist Viola talking? No, this is Viola talking. This is the other person. This is the other person. Because I know I'm a Gemini, right? Like, she got two sides, this, that, this energy, whatever. But we need to put perseverance. And it should be with gratitude, perseverance, resilient. Y'all all are resilient already. Because you're all powerful beyond measure. I keep telling you that. You are enough. You are loved. Love your damn self. And that'd be the only curse word I say today. Because you say, you should have used your vocabulary. I said, damn, and that was it. But anyway, if the kids heard, they probably, you just say, you know, she was talking about the water dam, you know. But anyway, we need to have that word ingrained. I should have had that tattooed here. You know what I'm saying? Here. Because, you know, some words that people label you on, be wrong. Be totally wrong. And I want you to really look at your life, look at your health. Look at it. And tell me if you really persevere. Y'all could put down in the chat, y'all could put down in the comments if you read this, if you listen to this later. Because we got to keep going regardless. I'm going to say that again. You got to keep going regardless. It's going to be all right. That's the part it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. But you got to add that to your routine. We're talking about adding things to your routine so y'all can be unwired, rewire your brain, stop the nonsense. Some of these lies, oh my God. And I know they sound good. They be sounding good. Like I said, perseverance is doing something in spite of, because it's difficult. You don't think it's difficult me sitting here being on this live? And I know I should have persevered last night, but my body was like, no, get you some rest. Because you was triple, quadruple. You had so much stress on you. You was just like, what? So, you know, I persevered and stayed asleep when my body rested. Now, so I'm sitting here before you guys, you know, wiggling my toes, because, you know, you get your circulation on. And I'll be sitting here for how long I talk. It's only been 17 minutes. But we got to put some perseverance. And I mean, from this day forth, period. We're going to talk more resilient yesterday. Well, tomorrow, is it? Well, I'll do it because I may share my story then. But I want to make sure that it's okay to use people's names and talk. So, you know, you got to make sure you clear some veins. So just saying, because a lot of us, we just sitting still, twiddling our thumbs, saying we got to, and I'm saying these words nicely. We think we got to celebrate. And I'm like, did you read wealth yet? And when I mean wealth, I'm talking about you knowing that you love yourself. You knowing that you're doing everything possible to keep your health up. And I say everything possible. Like, are you drinking water? You see, I already had my water. I already finished my water. I just got to sip. You see, I got to swallow. Ain't even a swallow. You know how they talk about a swallow? Ain't even a swallow. That's like a sip. That's like that splash that I tell y'all. That's that splash. I see it. That's that splash that I tell you to add to. The splash. So that's just a splash. Look. So I just had my splash. And I should have drank. I should have just dealt with it, because if you just have that much, let me see if I see. No, you don't really see. Can't really see. But anyway, but anyway. My mind going so far, and I know I need to be focusing with you guys. And I've been like, man, you know, you got to do this, and this. So let me focus and finish talking to you guys. But you know how when a lot of people be stopping with what you're doing, giving their own opinion, and not even doing what you're doing, and I need you guys to be focused. We really got to write stuff down. We really got to get books, read books. I mean, If y'all don't know what perseverance and how to spell it and all that other good stuff, I'm just trying to tell you. Look, and I ain't saying that. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Appreciate you for listening. Appreciate you for getting on. I appreciate you. I was trying to see if Deborah's on, but Deborah didn't get on. But hopefully she'll get on. You know, I appreciate it. So we want to talk about how to spell it. It's Perseverance. Now I said severe. It ain't spelled all over it, but it still has the first part. You know, you be like, I know people like, did she know how to spell? It don't matter. Because if you put perseverance in your life, you be like, oh, now I see what she's talking about. I'm already there. And that's what I'm saying. You be already there and you be like, oh, I know what she's getting ready to say. I got it. I already used that in my life. That's why I'm at this point, that point. And it's like sometimes you shouldn't care what someone's doing but your own damn self. And what I mean by that is we so quick to compare and say, I'm not this, I'm not that. Then what you do, what you're not doing? What you're not doing? Because I'll be telling y'all to ask me some questions and nobody want to ask Viola or Viola, whoever y'all got in front of y'all. Viola's up there now. Same person. You know how everybody want to throw something in there. But it's, y'all don't be scared to ask a question. Hey, Kelvin, how you doing? Y'all be scared to ask a question. And we're not asking questions yet, but y'all know I'm going to go back to the chat and make sure. But I'm telling you, we have to fight through despite of. We have to fight through. We have to. Let me tell you. If y'all didn't watch Market Mondays, and I told y'all I've been watching EOL, I even give you, like Eric Thomas, of course, Herbis Kareem, Yaki Awaken. Y'all got to make sure y'all watch Big Judah. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people I listen to. Eric Thomas. I'm telling the people I listen to, y'all be wondering, well, why she act like that? What is this? Where she get this information? Where she get now? I be like, are you even listening? And it ain't about the name drops. Y'all want to know who I be listening to? Y'all be getting my information. Not all of it, because I got to study, because I got to make sure what they're saying, you know what I'm saying, is aligned to what I'm aligned to. But I listen to them. I mean, if you ever be like, well, who that in the background? I be like, yeah, my man. And it be them on the TV. When I be telling I'm binge watching TV, y'all know y'all got the apps on your phone, right? And the app will say YouTube. You ain't even got to sign in. You just type in the information. They already know who watching. Your YouTube, your Wi-Fi, your people, your cable company already know how to, they already know you, because that's how they get your data and all this stuff. But I want y'all to go watch Market Monday, because I was just listening to it just a little before I got on, and I had like 3 phone calls, and I appreciate, Deborah for what she said, make me feel good. I appreciate you guys. But a lot of this information is needed and necessary for you to get in and hold, so you won't be lied to. It's soon enough that we're going to realize that some things are just not for us, especially some of these shows that we watch. You'll be like, wait a minute. I'm not learning nothing from this. So why are you not learning wealth? Wealth building, EYL, is all day. And that blackout, oh my goodness. Goodness. When I'm telling you they give you goodness, they give you goodness. And I was like, perseverance. And I'm like, y'all gonna learn this word today. Because there's a lot of difficulty out here. And if y'all just dodge ahead and be like, move around all of these signs and be like, nope, because I'm persevering. I got resilience, so I'm a bend. I can't do the matrix, but my body know how to bend. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I can't dance, but I can dance. I can cut a rug, how they say. But it was just a sign that I just got to make sure y'all know this word. And you be like, girl, I know that word. I know you know the word, but do you apply it every day in your life? Do you apply every day? Every day. Every day. Because I was like, dang, what? Let me make sure I write that down. And I wrote it down. I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to that. And that word just kept coming yesterday. We took them out from Sunday night. I was like, man, we can persevere. We're going to get this done. get this done. And I'm like, dang, this brother persevered. And I said, mm-mm. And I realized, you don't realize until somebody from the outside looking in to tell you what you're doing. I'm like, I did that? What? And then you like, and you feel like you're not, and it's not comparing, but you're like, wait a minute, wait. Then if you sat down and write about yourself, because this is all yourself. This is you changing your language, your speech, rewind and stop the lies. Know when a lie come and let it hit this meat. I talked about it this morning. Y'all see this thing right here? Let the lie, because y'all know this is like a bad. I'm about to say something silly. This is like this supposed to be the, how it's supposed to close, right? You wish you could close your ears, but you can't. You can't close it. But next time a lie come, let the lie hit this and go bam back to the person. Bam. And I'm being silly because you can have your ear. If I took my earring off and fold up there, and there's some people that actually could close their ears. I don't have the skill, but I bet if I persevere and practice, I bet you I can do it. But I ain't doing it. I want to hear everything. So I know, yeah, you try that. So I'm gonna keep persevering. I'm gonna keep doing it. We need to do this each and every day. So if y'all go back and watch the last 8 videos, 8 videos of EYL. We're talking about the last Market Mondays, or I forgot what it say Mondays, and what they do Wednesday nights. Because I'd be like, what? You'd be like, y'all be coming out of Bible study watching EYL. You're like, girl, you really watching that? You got to. Because I was listening today, and there was just a lot of hurt men. I'm like, well, dang. So the men didn't bend, they didn't persevere, they not resilient. What's the persevere? Because you're hearing the truth, and y'all keep saying the truth hurt. How do it really hurt? What I'm saying is like this. Yes, I get it hurt, but you knew they were lying to you. That's actually like, y'all know that stuff. You be like, oh, not like it's good. You be like, I knew. I knew you were lying. And I'm gonna say it nicely, but you shouldn't be hurt unless you was using them same tactics. Like, wait a minute. Let me write this down. But anyway, I just wanted to say that we have to stop thinking that unless renting, because you're renting. So a lot of things like that's supposed to be, but remember, who paid the water bill, who paid the light bill, who buy the shoes, who buy the clothes, know that these are luxuries. And a lot of them don't take it as a luxury. It is. Because if y'all go to other countries, and this is why I was talking about the experience, not the experience, exposure, going to different culture, being cultured. And this is so, that's why they had them fresh air camps, because kids wasn't getting out the inner city. All they know was the concrete, and they had that exposure. That's like, I love what Eric Thomas, he's taking kids to Dubai, kids that would never, ever, as children, have that culture and have that experience. So what you think that brother's doing? And he's using all his money. He ain't asking the parents for a dime. Hear me out. Now you see why I rock with Eric Thomas. That's why I be like, man, what this brother doing? I said perseverance, resilient, gratitude, grateful, man of God, honor, and God is first in everything. Because he don't let nothing sway him. Not even seeing the breast, the butt. He don't let no one, and don't think the brother's, is not a man. Of course he sees it, but he doesn't lust for it. And that's what our brothers, I even like, I know y'all don't want to hear that, but if y'all women, y'all know what brothers we want. Y'all know. And I said, brother, you heard it. I know you said brothers, you're like, but I'm talking about our people. P-E-O P-L-E. People. But if you got a man that on your arms, boy, you can conquer everything. But you got to be on the same page. You got to be. Y'all hear the word? Got to be on the same page. because they ain't going for nothing else. Because how you going to ask for something and not give the same? A lot of us, we half-heartedly do things. We don't persevere. We're not trying to be resilient. We don't want to bend. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. I know I keep throwing it in because it needs to be said. A lot of us don't want to change our thinking. A lot of us don't even want to accept that we're full of it, that we lied. And then, you got to change that. A lot of us are like, nope, it's going to work out. How is it going to work out if you keep tainting everything you do? You taint, you cause, you how can I put this? It's like that's like somebody's putting their pearls on swine and you're the swine, and then you expect something to blossom. Until you change, that's why we're humans. We could change, but are you really ready for the change? Do you accept change? Do you want change? Do you even want growth? Because a lot of us, we're being liars, connivers, and for what? Well, not lie, most few. Like I would say, out of people, it's like 1%. You got the takers. So you have to take that, just take and keep taking, and ain't trying to share nothing. They just, and then, and I'm talking about just 1% of us, but if you stood the names of the other people, they might like 50% out. That's me being silly. This is the only talking. Y'all let me know when it makes sense to you. Because I'm telling you, I want you to persevere. I want you to know. I want you to know, believe, and oof. I want you to have more than belief. I want to just be concrete so you can hold that head just a little bit, not like right, just a little bit. Be like, yeah, I know. That's where I want you to be. That's exactly how I want you to be. So you can sit back and be like, that don't faze me. Be like, okay, is that what it is? Or that's what you want to say? Okay, I got you. You working, whatever environment you, and I don't care if somebody yelling at you, you be like, oh, they didn't flinch. Okay, because they persevered in spite of something difficult. They knew if they had to get that done, they'd be like, I don't, let me go read this book. Because if y'all knew me, I couldn't. Somehow put a chair together. I'd be like, Dad, I gotta read these instructions. You'd be like, girl, you ain't ready. I don't be wanting to read the instructions. And I'm like, give me this paper, give me this book. Just like when I built this business. And I had to think about my business, and I'm like, girl, you're doing it. Wait, I'd be like, wait a minute, I really am. I had to look, I had to really sit down and look, and I'm like, if that's not perseverance, because it's hard, and I know what I'm about to say. Like, girl, you really ain't paying yourself? No. I'm not paying myself. Like, you really doing that? I'm like, no. But guess what you're doing, girl, doing now? Maybe next year be the first year that I put myself on the payroll. I just got to learn. I know you're like, wait a minute. What? I'm like, remember, everybody business is different. Let me just say this. Everybody business is different. Like what you do in herbals. Yes, but what all this entails. If y'all get what it entails, because some people don't believe in these herbs, they be like, wait a minute, it works. So I'd be like, do you know where this stuff comes from? And they'd be like, and I'm like, why you keep doubting the Most High? Who is supposed to be first? And why isn't that being first? And then you wonder why a lot of things don't work. And that's why I said perseverance. People want you to say certain things and you be like, yeah, I got them. They falling for this thing. We got to persevere. We got to persevere. Because it's the way you build wealth. It's the way you build wealth. And it's like, are you going to build it the cheating way? Or are you going to build it the right way and keep that foundation solid to where like something like this? Y'all see this little, I know you can't really see it, but it's just a piece of fabric. Just a piece of fabric, and it's very light. Look, very light. That something like that won't even have something come crashing down. So, talking about perseverance. So I was like, let me get a hang of this thing, even though, I didn't mind. We get, I ain't, because if I say too many, people gonna be trying to take advantage, and you know, like I said, them takers, because we got like 1%. I don't need that whole 1% to come down on my business, and then I be like, well, dang, the product, and I can't buy more product, you know, because you know, I and I have to learn my numbers, because you know, Hassan, I'm listening to you, brother. I'm listening to you, but I didn't learn that part of it. It was more of, okay, so I got this money. Let me just buy some more herbs and buy some more products, and okay, I need tops. I need cotton balls. Okay, the saran, the wraps didn't come with, so I can do the percussion. Y'all know what I'm saying? The induction seal, so the seal can be. I'm like, what? I bought the wrong tops. They not taking them back. What? This, you know, it's so much. But don't think it's not fun. Don't think it's not well worth it. Because remember, your business is. Oh, that's what I named it, businesswoman. I just got it. I just got it. So we're talking about perseverance, woman in business, businesswoman. This is so different, babe. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. If you hear from an herbalist, you want to hear from a businesswoman. You got woo. When I say things be coming at you, they be coming at you. Because let me tell you, it was so funny that I didn't have my laptop, right? So hear me out, fam. I didn't have my laptop since Sunday. And I'm like, man, I don't even know if I got an order in. I don't get what I'm saying. I was like, man, I ain't got my laptop. I got to get this laptop, because the only way I knew my passwords is this finger. You be like, what? Yeah. Boy, it hurts when you don't know your password and username. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I was like, but I'm a persevere. I'm gonna get this done. I mean, mm, mm. I was like, so let's not be lazy too much, especially with the phones. And it's already enough to be lazy enough with and don't know our own numbers, not our own numbers, but the majority of the people that we talk to. It's good to, really dial the number from here, not from y'all know what I'm saying, because we don't have it written down. We don't have it written down. Write it down. Write it down. Because I was like, wait a minute. Because I was trying to get on my desktop, and I was like, I don't use the username and password. So how am I getting accounts? It was funny. It was funny, but I was like, you know what? Ain't no tears gonna drop. We're gonna keep this done, and that's why I thank Coach Charlie and Theo. I appreciate. Oh my gosh! And I try my best, because I'm holding back tears. I'm holding back tears of joy and happiness. I don't know. And like I was telling Pastor Sean, I was like, I'm still gonna laugh because it's funny. It's funny, even though people are like, man, that's embarrassing. You told. I was like, it don't matter. It depends on how it looks to you. Because who are we really trying to please? We're trying to please people that make you do things that's against God. Let that sink in. So I'm like, who are you trying to please? You want to please the people that's going against God? Or do you want to please the people that's with God as like number one? And I ain't talking about the ones that's Bible crazy and it's like, oh, I'm not talking about, I'm just saying that's God first, and they make sure that you know that if you ain't with God, you can't be a part of this. You hear me? If God ain't, then who you getting your information from? Who's validating your heart? Who got up in their head? You be like, you sure that's right? Because if y'all don't know, the angels be coming down, because God be taking care of you, and it'll say, hey, did you forget your wallet? Hey, do you remember you got the cash? Y'all be thinking, it be coming to your head. But when and I know it's the X39, because I just got to say it, balance my brain, and I'm trying to tell you, I had to put that in there, but it's for later. But we got to stop thinking that things just be, no, that's just me. Really? Really? Because y'all be like, God is up there. I'm like, God ain't up there. Y'all keep running around here and telling this. Y'all better know. Y'all got to know that right up in here. All this. You be like, everybody. I don't know about everybody. They be wearing masks that you can pull off. Y'all know that, right? You be like, they can pull off. They showing it on TikTok. Stuff that's, you could go right here and pull. I was like, I thought that was, I thought that was like the 007s and the MI, what's that? What was it? Mission Impossible. So take my words, perseverance, PERSEVERANCE. Please talk about that for the next week and see how it's been added in your life. Because when I was like, man, doing things in spite of difficulty, we've been doing that from day one, but we've been doing it in survival mode, that flight or flight mode. We haven't been doing it in growth mode. So I need you to get your growth mode. If you bad with finance, get it right. If you bad, and I ain't saying you got to get 100%. I ain't saying you got to get 100%, but you got to get it right to where you balancing your books and you ain't got more bills than your money. Because y'all see how that's like, well, dang, you're going to never, it ain't going to never, it ain't going to be right because you're going to be just over broke. We'll just leave it there. You're gonna always be in the red instead in the blue, like they say the black. They don't like that word anymore. Being in the black. It's better to be in the green or the blue. My part, the gold and the silver. Boy, I tell you, being with the gold and being with the silver, or being in the crypto, I'll be like, yeah. But anyway, fam. The only reason why I'm on here for the next 30 days. What I keep saying 30 days, because what's today? Today the 9th. I missed the 8th and I missed the 1st. The 1st, boy, I tell you, I was like, I just didn't want to put that bra on. I'm gonna tell you. I know I was wrong. I'm like, dang, at least I could have came. But I would say, that's why I've been naming these podcasts. Because if you want, you could go on a podcast. Like, well, you haven't been keeping up. I'm going to update it because if you notice, I'll do like 6 in one day. You'll be like, you've been talking that much? Yes. Then you'll be, well, my time. Remember, my time is valuable. But if you take the time to listen and do it, you'd be like, man, I see what she's talking about. I see what you're talking about. Business stands for, yeah, I got, Man, she got them passwords written down because I was laughing because I said the passwords are right with the computer. I said, yeah. That's why I had to laugh. I was like, well, dang. They're gonna know all my business. I'm like, what that? But anyway, businesswoman standpoint, I had to say, make sure I write them passwords down, or don't write them down. Some people say they got them in their phone. I was like, dang, it does say encrypted or where they can't see, and it's like, you know what, these things. Oh my gosh. If you can't get in trouble on these things too, because I was like, they got a hit, and you can unhide, and I was like, I said that right. You can hide folders and unhide folders. You be like, how you do that? I saw that computer. I was like you ain't know that feature. I'm like, I learned it in the worst way possible. I'm just gonna tell you that I learned it in the worst way possible. But I don't need to use it because what you're hiding from. Y'all don't go. Karma is real. But anyway, from a businesswoman standpoint, the original people that's been here on Turtle Island, this is who you're hearing the information from. Have more perseverance in your life while you're in the growth, because you're growing. I'm telling you, things are going to just be like being. It's going to be like raining residual income. Residual income. It doesn't mean that it has to be that dollar bill, because people want to give you your time, and that time, you know, they teaching you. Oh my gosh. Because when I roll back and and all that wealth of information that this brother was sharing, I was like, wow, man, I should have learned that as a teenager. And then you're like, it don't matter. Because I am not, you know, I was just thinking how far I would be, but where would I be if I had that wealth of information? But I know we all looking for that wealth of information. Then when the information comes, some of us ain't got time to listen. I was trying, I was like, I'm going to stay up and listen. I'm like, keep talking. And that's when you have the intelligent conversation with your big drawers, your big panties. I got some of them granny panties. Well, have them pull all the way up to your shoulder to where you sitting there like, wait a minute, I'm getting all this information. But no, this is when you open your mind. Like, it's when open your mind. You remember that? What's that? The Total Recall? I better really watch that movie the right way. Because you really watch that movie the right way, you've been like, wait, what? Wait, what you talking about? What you talking about? Like the well-dressed lie? Google it. Just put Ray Hagen well-dressed lie. You'd be like, girl, stop. But anyway. But we need to persevere. I'm trying to check the time. Persevere. And I was just being emotional and different things that we have to do, different growth. I don't know, a lot of people like, I'm not watching that because all she's going to be is talking about this and trying to make money. It ain't about making money. It's about what it does for your life. We're talking about, and now I'm going to the X39 because my testimony now, in spite of, you know, life gets in the way of things, I seen so many miracles, so many. I'm saying, and just like all you can say is wow. But I got to give my own personal testimony. I guess I need to read really look at their compliance letters, because I don't want to say something false because I'm saying somebody else's testimony. But I seen people that's been in so much pain. Personally, I'm not, because I can speak about myself. I mean, so much pain that having stem cells regenerate your body and things change. You be like, wait a minute. So you try to wrap your mind around it. You be like, wait a minute. We have to stop letting things convince us negatively to be like, you be like, stop. You be like, what? And then it's bowing your head and just rapping. You like, wait a minute. No, this ain't working. You be like, well, dang, until I just sitting there, sitting with the information and sit there and, you know, because I had to do that. I had to sit down and actually map out from the time I first put the X39 on to this day right now. This day right now, I'm gonna tell you, if I without the X39, there's a lot of things I would have quit. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things I would have quit. But I had to sit down and realize that, dang, your brain is balanced. And that's what I was kind of looking at this thing, because I had to sit down and say, because if you know it, it says right there, if you see, it says most people see results, and it says from the X39, 28 to 30 days. But there's another card, and I don't have the card. But I do. Let me see if I have the thing on my phone that I can show you, because I was looking, and I was like, wait a minute, do I have this information? Let me look at y'all, because y'all know what I'm saying. I said, do I have this information on my phone? Let me look up so y'all can see him looking. I said, let me see if I have this information on my phone, because I was like, wait a minute, I gotta have this information on my phone. It has to be here. And it tells you, it just tells you what happens after a couple of days. And I'm looking, fam. I'm looking, because it'll tell you what happened after a couple of days. And I wanted you guys to really see it. Hold on. Right. So right here. Oh, nope. I'll find a family. So I thought it was very important that we really, I guess I don't have. I thought I had it. I got so many pictures of grandbabies that I'm not trying to react, but I don't. Let me see. Let me see the other phone. I got that. No, I said I got two. I got two. Did the phone turn on? There we go. I gotta wait for the phone to come back on because I tell you, I be wondering why my phone, because most of the time it's no juice on the phone and I have to laugh with myself. You know, I had to really laugh, but I had to laugh. But as soon as the phone come back on, I'm gonna show you because it says how within, I want to say 45 days. So 45 days, between 45 days and 3 months, you know what it does. And like I started January, well, really in December, but I kept going back and forth. And you know how you have to remember to put something on. So I wasn't really that consistent in December. But I knew, you know, once I came in Diamond, I was like, let me do that. And I was like, um, let me make sure. So we talking about playing around in December because I wasn't consistent. I know I was consistent for about a good 15 days because that's where I got my testimony. That's where I got my first testimony. You already heard my first testimony. But here it is, April 9th. And I had it from January to my February and March. So I'm already past that 90-day sweet mark. And at that 90-day sweet mark, it tells you about your brain being balanced. Hear me out, family. I don't think I heard what I said. We're talking about with your brain being balanced. You know, my phone being what it needs to be. And I wanted to make sure that I was reaching each mark. You know, you got to think about yourself because, you know, people like, well, okay, my phone was doing, having a mind of its own, but I just want you to read this because, and I know this is my testimony and I don't know if they're going to flag the video, but I did put all the information in there so they won't say, oh, you spreading this, you spreading that. And I'm like, nope, y'all got to get this stuff because you got to, you gotta you gotta know it for yourself regardless of anything. I hear the phone just blowing up, so I gotta wait for my phone to readjust, and then I want you to know because I just want to make sure that okay, I'm gonna look up. I gotta keep looking up. I gotta make sure I reach all these benchmarks. And I said, here it is right here. So, oh, I like the 3 days. So like right here, it says the long-term results. And it says 6 weeks. See, 6 weeks. It'll focus because I have the focus thing on. Nope. Let's see if I put it down. Let's see if I put it down. Let's see. But anyway, fam, I'm gonna cover my face because I'm looking down and I'm looking down so I can see it. But anyway, if it really focused like it's supposed to, it says within 6 weeks, brain becomes balanced. 3 months, collagen increase, and within 6 months, it says your heart can reverse an age. Well, I said I can't wait because you don't know what's going on with your body inside. But I wanted to make sure that I was reaching different marks, and I was like, I wonder if I go get a bone density test, what my body gonna say? Because I remember having different things be going on. I was like, that part. I was kind of happy. I know you're like, what is she talking about? I'm trying to say, hey, Carmen, how you doing? If y'all don't know, I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking about these right here. We're talking about testimony. That part. So I already know my brain is balanced. And I'm like, what? Because I know I have to keep hydrated. I know I need to take this off. I got a tank top and I was outside. And I don't want people to say, oh, she's trying to sit there and be sexy. But nope. It's a little hot too in here. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. So take up all your, yeah. But anyway, I know I'm being silly. We almost at the hour mark. I can talk funny now. I can really, really talk. That's why you see I put the testimony later on in the video, because when I'm telling you, I already know my mom's brain is balancing out. I see it every day. I remember when I was like, did you remember this? Do you remember that? I mean, we went to the store the other day and she remembered to get the water. And I told you, in this September, my mom will be 81 years old. And I know sometimes, they talk because they be like, if you fat, you fat, you skinny, you're skinny. They just be saying stuff like the kids. They be like, what you got on? Y'all know how adults are. Y'all know how adults are. Y'all know how children are. So, and I notice, you got to be modest. You can't just be saying things like, maybe like, oh, grandma being absent-minded. No, it's just sometimes that privilege come out. And we're not talking about perseverance anymore, but if y'all got business questions and stuff, y'all need to do it, because the main thing I was talking about perseverance, because I said I had some things that I was doing. I'm like, man, we gotta have perseverance if we're gonna change. If we're gonna change what's going on now, change what's going on in your life, the way you move your family around, the way you move your money around, the way you feed yourself, the way you dress yourself, the way you talk to yourself. Got to have that mind and have that perseverance, because the struggle is real and y'all not getting the struggle is real, and we need to face up. We need to face up, because like right now, back to the testimonies. I've seen so much over and over. I'd be like, wow. And I'm glad you're feeling better. Just like the young lady, her back was hunching over, and by the time she left, she kind of like was up a little bit, because she was like, oh, my back don't hurt. And she was like so much on her cane. I'm still waiting for her to call me to tell me. It's so many people out there. I'm gonna tell you that I patch. I know they got so many. If I can just, and it's like, I'm not recording people. No, I gotta wait for them to say that I can record them. I have to wait for them to say, yeah, I would love to be on a recording, because I will go right there. So go ahead and tell me your story. If I can go around, I don't know if they can give me that, go around, go around with the microphone. Well, what did it do for you? How did you feel? What's going on? Real mic, talking to the mic. Is this thing on? Yo, let me tell you how I feel, what she did, what she said. I'm just saying, like, if I did put a tip jar, that jar be full, but I don't have a tip jar, family. I don't have no tip jar. I just leave with this love and give my time, and that's my gift. That is what I get back. That's it. That's more value, more precious. But I didn't know it was that time. I'm about to get off here. But do anybody have any questions? I'm telling you, it says businesswoman, you have any questions? Because let me tell you, when you set up that routine, you'll have a routine in business. You have a routine with your life. You'll start adding things. You'll be, okay, let me forget about this. Don't let me not forget about this. I have been remembering things, and I'm like, man, you left you took your driver's license out, and now your driver's license is in your pants. Remember, you zipped it. I'm like, I sure did. It was funny that when I left vacation, I told my daughters I left the rings somewhere. So I'm thinking I told my daughter that I left the rings in the house. And nope. I specifically made sure when I took my jacket off, I put the rings in the pocket, laid it over, and I said, I'm not going to forget it. Because normally, you at somebody's house and you spend the night and you leave jewelry, you leave everything. I was like, nope. And I remember I was thinking about how many times people left things. And the worst thing to have and it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I know I shouldn't have said that, but it's just like a hassle to have somebody mail you back stuff. You're like, well, dang, if I was more responsible, I wouldn't have left that stuff. But accidents happen and stuff, and you be having to mail you all this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have my daughter mail me all this stuff back. But I was just saying, hey, did you happen to see my rings? And then my daughter said, Ma, you don't remember? I'm like, yeah, let me check. So I know I remember was washed. Just remember, I got a load of clothes in the wash machine. See, I remember when I was washing all the stuff, and I was like, man, wait, I didn't hear anything jingle in the thing. So I'm thinking I had everything, and I was like, no, because I remember I had my white jacket. Because I don't know if y'all noticed with me clothes, I wear a lot of dark clothes. I love blue, so I was washing all these dark clothes. I didn't wash any white clothes, and my white jacket was laying on the back seat of the car, and I was like, man, let me check. As soon as I put my hand in the pocket, rings are right there, and then you see me unfolding the memory come back, remember? And I was like, yeah. So I already know this It's balanced and it's getting nourished because I nourish it. And don't say, well, didn't the herbs work? Let me tell you, family, everybody keep throwing. If God made something, I'm going to leave it there because I'm not here to convince nobody. Because if y'all don't believe that herbs work, you'll never believe that they work. You'll never believe that they work. You would think, oh, no, because the doctor said I need to have all this meat. The doctor said I need to have this. So do you really know what the doctors eat and what the doctors do? Have you sat down with them? Because I know y'all go watch, what's that name of that movie? Chicago Med. We just have to look and see for yourselves. Take a picture next time, and I want y'all to send me the picture. I ain't gonna tell you for my number, but email me, support@Verywisealternatives.com. Because you be like, they are just eating healthy. And I'm like, okay. So what's your suggestion? What you doing? What you did? And how you doing it? Okay. All right. All right. Because sometimes, like they say, you don't want to believe the words, but you got to believe the actions. And if the actions are not lining up in the words, yeah. And a lot of times we out here looking at all the words and ain't caring nothing about the actions. And I'm not saying everybody do that because some people notice like I ain't got to listen to that because you already know. But sometimes there be gems and little things you be seeing and hearing. You're like, wait a minute, I missed what? She said, what? Wait, what? Let me write that down. I'm telling you, if y'all think that you can make it in this world without a team or without asking for the one thing that a lot of people know, even because they said this is the hardest thing, but the word is help. You need to learn to ask for help. It's nothing wrong with it. No sign of weakness. Actually, it's a sign of strength. And that's why it's about perseverance, because we don't ask for help. But you already know. I'm learning, boy. I'm learning because your girl learning. Because that says businesswoman. And listen, let me clear this right now. Because you ask for help is what you asking for. Because let me tell you, remember, it's your business. If it's your business, how are you marketing it? It ain't the marketing team's job to show you, oh, this is guaranteed to sell, because I'm going to tell you in that contract, it's going to say, this don't mean that you're going to make a lot of money. This is the part y'all don't get. It's your business. It's how you work your business, how you work your life, how you work your health. Because remember, I'm sitting here telling you how to take care of your health. I'm here to show you what the people's shoulders that I'm looking down, that I'm standing up on, because I'm standing on somebody's shoulders right now, and y'all don't see it. And it's not figuratively. Y'all, if y'all waiting for me to stand up and y'all see somebody's head, something wrong with y'all. But there's so many people dead right now that said the same thing, and y'all still looking for a miracle to come somewhere. And I'm like, did you try the stuff that I asked you to look at? Have you water patches for 90 days? I'm just saying, have you drank your lipids? You know, I'm just putting it out there, because if y'all just get on the calls, there's a Zoom call. I mean, tonight. What's today? Let me make sure. I don't know. It's Zoom call. I want to get on a Zoom call. Let me know, because y'all can hear testimonies. You just Google X39 testimony. I just want to make sure. Because a lot of us, we be like, Because if I say if you had some seaweed, you know you're gonna poop. They be like, no. I'm like, why wouldn't you poop? It's green. It's from the sea. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. It's like the dandelion. We out here killing the dandelion. We out here killing all the pretty wildflowers. Pretty wildflowers. Just like the color purple. In that movie, he says it probably pisses guys off that we walk past the color purple and don't even see how beautiful it is. Just like a purple field. We just walk past and take a picture. And then you're like, oh, look at the beautiful field. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I was so busy running my mouth talking, holding my man's hand or what. I ain't even look at nature. And a lot of us, man, y'all sitting at home. As like I said, I was already outside watering the garden. I don't know if y'all can see it, but y'all can't see it. You can't see the garden because you can't really. Y'all see a little bit, a little bit, but I can say my apple trees has green. I gotta take a picture. My apple tree. I sure did. My apple tree. I was like my fig tree already been growing. As soon as I put it in, it was already growing. But I'm just like I normally tell you, plant an apple tree is 5 years. 5 years before it's going to give some. So if it don't give anything today, if it don't process or produce this year, it's definitely going to produce next year. It's definitely going to produce next year. You're like, you're going to be here? Shoot. If I keep this body right and tight and eating like I'm supposed to and keep God's word and keep God first, guess who's going to be here? And look, y'all can say what y'all want, be what you won't say, but I know we're not guaranteed tomorrow because we know one thing we know today, that we know we're all going to die. But if you know that, why are you just sitting back chilling? I mean, I'm like, what are you chilling for? What? If you ain't persevering, what? You be like, don't be telling me how. Don't be telling me like, why are you not persevering? What's keeping you down there? We got time to get up, stand up, make things happen right now. Because we all scared and too scared to hurt somebody's feelings. What? You ain't. I'm learning that. No, I ain't here to please you. I ain't gonna say it's okay to eat meat. I'm gonna say, oh, you don't make yourself sick. You don't want to hear that. Because when they say go ahead, eat a little bit of meat, do you know if you are ready? How can I put the study shows? I got to throw that because I'm an herbalist. So study shows, and you already know I read the disclaimer when I first got on the video because I got to start doing that. I got to probably start holding up. Here's a disclaimer. I got to. All right. I think. Matter of fact, my next one, I'm gonna have one of them fans. And I'm like, what's she fanning? Oh, she fanning her disclaimer. She's gonna fan her disclaimer, and it's gonna be like disclaim, bam, bam. But anyway, she's gonna fan her disclaimer because studies already showing how things is correcting our bodies, showing the correction, showing what it does to your body, proving that your body is being corrected when you're not eating the uric acid. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't know how I start, I just want to make sure I correct that so y'all can get that word. So if they do a short, they click. Did she say meat was good? No, she did not. But, okay. So, if your body's already like, if your kidneys is failing, right? Your liver issues, with heart issues, and in the spleen and the pancreas, and your arteries are getting clogged, and they said your cholesterol level is high, and then you keep eating meat, I'd be like, well, where they do that at? And how you think you're going to get better if your body is getting that word called acidosis? If your body is getting acidosis and you see your body getting worse, and worse, because every time you going to the doctor, they doing a new procedure, then they gonna change this picture. Oh, let's do this and let's do that, and then let's try. You be like, well, y'all trying too much. Maybe I should listen to that damn herbalist that was running her mouth in that damn flea market at that table. Yeah, she sit at that table and she just talk. She just talk at the table. That's it. Just talk at the table. And they be like, what? What? But you done tried and kept trying. You heard the word try. Because you're going to keep trying, and one thing is going to get permanent. And then they're going to be like, well, once you just get on disability, then you be like, what? So I got to get on a limited income. So let's say if that disability is just $500 and they tell you can never work again. You be like, $500? Well, even $2,500. You'd be like, so inflation is going toilet paper for a 36 pack of toilet paper that ain't enough for a family of 4. That's enough for a single person. Y'all hear me? A single person who, let me tell you, a single vegan, a single plant-based, because y'all know we go like more than 3 times a day. I'm going to tell you, that's the last, maybe, it all depends on if it's double or triple or what brand, maybe 2 months. 2 months. And that's like $40. $40 now. Now that's a luxury. So by the time I take $2,500, I got my car insurance. Yeah, because when you in the South or down the South, you gotta have a car. Unless you're gonna beg it for somebody else, give me a ride. You gotta give them some gas money. Ain't that much lift in the world that $2,500 you still got to pay rent or mortgage. And I don't know when the interest rate go down, but isn't that interest rate going up? Because I know a good interest rate for a house is 6 or 7%. I'm like, dang, that's almost 10%. To me, anything above 5, that's already rounded up to $10. They'd be like, girl, that ain't $10. So $89.99, that's not $100. You ain't break $100 and just get singles back. $89.99 plus taxes. What? You'd be like, yeah, you right. That's $100 because $3 and change. What we buying? A pack of gum? You'd be like, girl, a pack of gum is about $1.99. I'm just trying to tell you. So $2,999 or whatever that disability is going to keep you limited. And while everything go up and up, because they're going to keep increasing your rent, you don't think the tax on that house is going to go up? You don't think the tax on? But you getting a permanent income coming in. People are like, well, dang, I gotta do a business. But then in that thing that says you can't have a business, you're like, wait. You're like, what? What do you mean I can't have a? So you want me to live on $2,500? That means I gotta go live with somebody. I gotta forever have a roommate. Then you see why I said they don't want you to marry. But they want you to have a roommate. Then you got a roommate. You be like, man, you use all the toilet paper. I'm talking. You be like, who you bringing in my house? At least if it's your mate, your mate, you be like, okay, that's family. I know, yeah, because you cool because your mate's supposed to have your back. Yo, if she don't want you in here or he don't want you in here, you got to go, bro. You got to go. You know, because when you got strangers, you're like, wait a minute, but who you had? I seen the kid. Look. Video right here, Brian. Who was that? Well, I don't know. Well, then who the hell was in the house? Well, wait, let me go. I thought that was your friend. All right, let's call 911. You be like showing the tape. Yeah, I'm just gonna go there because if y'all ain't seeing that, I don't know what y'all seeing. So we're talking perseverance. All this is perseverance. All this is perseverance. I don't know about you, what you don't know, and all this, all that. Because when they put you on that limited, then you on there. Y'all get me? You on there. That means if they say, okay, we got no more disability, you be like, wait a minute, we got no more disability. But you be like, nope. Then you be wondering who's gonna get cut off. And I'm not trying to sway you. But I'm just saying, if you're not going to change your health, you already know what kind of death you're going to have. In your family tree, you're going to mimic one of them deaths. And on my family tree, I want to be the first to say, well, she died at 110 and she died sleeping and she just didn't wake up because her body was like, it's time to go with the Most High and transition in another body. Y'all heard what I said. Transition another body. You be like, you don't die. We multiply. But anyway, I mean, that's my belief. And I know I'm talking as a businesswoman because if y'all don't hear the business in what I'm saying, because your health is your business, your mind, your body, your soul, learning these luxuries. Because with that $2,500 on your disability, you still got to pay water bill, cell bill, insurance, especially insurance. You be like, I want to leave something for the family, because that's one thing that go. Y'all forget not to get the cell phone because y'all make sure that y'all spend that $2,000-$3,000 on that phone. Well, I gotta have the latest phone. Shoot. Well, they have the special edition, so I get one for $299. Then you be like, wait a minute, how did you get that? Oh, it may last for maybe 3 years, but I'll keep getting that special edition. Oh, okay, so you finally up to date. Yeah, I can get that. I can get that app now because I don't have the 07. I can get the app now. My phone. Y'all gotta realize all these updates in your phone. Get out of. You be like, perseverance. Yeah, but know how to maneuver and get some of them perks, them reward points. Oh, I can get a free phone. What? I'll take the free phone, Alex, for $500. Not $500, 500 credit reward points. But anyway, family, y'all got any question? You got any question? And you have to feel like you're feeling hurt. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, because we are 100% responsible for everything we do. Everything. I see you right now. I know what time it's 1. So it's about lunchtime. I see you eating that too much bread. Yes, a lot of bread. Then you got cheese. That lettuce is not Eat the lettuce and the tomatoes by itself with the cucumbers and add some, not croutons and not the blue cheese. No. Add a little bit of vinaigrette, a little bit, and add some onions with some avocado. You're like, girl, that sounds good. I'm trying to tell you guys what I'm getting ready to have. I just got to cut my avocado. And because I have a gallbladder, that's when I take my digestive enzyme. I better know. I already had my water, so it's already time for me to eat. Yeah, I drink water an hour before. So if I'm sitting down with y'all, I ran my mouth for an hour, I miss drinking my water. Y'all got something low. Y'all got to notice what some people do. Y'all notice, is she really living up to her potential? Is she really? You got to be around people long enough to see. But I'm going to get ready to go, people. I just want to make sure that I went live. Now it's time for me to go eat. And then, it's Tuesday, so I got to go see my movie. But look, guys, seriously, add perseverance to your daily routine, so you can get some stinking thinking out your brain, because a lot of us, we far too much trying to live up like the Joneses. Be yourself. Be you. Because you're trying to live something and you don't know what their secrets. You don't know if they already got a secret bank account. Hear me out. And it's called trust. And they getting an allowance. You be like, dang, I ain't know. Because you were supposed to know all my money. And then they said, keep that secret? Then they said, keep your money secret. Y'all got to know them. Y'all know it. Just like I was talking about all them rules and stuff on a relationship. You're like, what in the world? With these unconditional, you know what I'm saying? I want an unconditional. I don't want no conditions. All this hidden agenda. I'll take a prenup in a heartbeat. Where you want me to sign? They be like, you signed it blind. Because non-disclosure agreement. What? Non-disclosure for your business? What? Okay. Yeah. It's just too much. But anyway, fam, I'm getting ready to get off. I know I done said a lot of things, and I know I could have said a lot more, but I will touch on a couple of testimonies. I know I went to a patch party. I've been to so many patch parties, but I was at a patch party and there was a young lady that was concerned about some issues with her body, and she's been on a patch now almost a month. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but it's almost a month. And she was saying about her numbers, and I was like, that's good. Yes, I don't like to say, the doctor medical term, so I'll say she was having issues with her pancreas. She was having issues with her pancreas, so she kept these on, and she has better numbers. I'm just going to say it like that. And then I know I got this one story. I just wish I could get these people to do testimonies. There was one testimony. They wore the 39 because it's a stem cell regeneration. Wore the 39, and they went to the doctor, and the doctor was saying they need a stent in their heart, and they didn't have to have a stent because when they went and got a second opinion, I want to say this is a UNC or this is a Duke. I don't really know these hospitals. I've been there. I just don't know if UNC and Duke is the same. You can probably laugh and tell me later. I don't go, so all I know is there's Duke Hospital, UNC, whatever. But anyway, they went to UNC. It's like, nah, your heart's fine. You don't need no stent. And they wore this. So, I mean, so many. Because the people that I sat down and talked to, just like the young man was able to walk again. I mean, just so many that I was like, wow. So I see miracles all the time. And I'm not talking about I see dead people. No. Because y'all know the movies. And I had to say it because it was in my head. I'm like, I ain't seeing no dead people. It's just seeing people that was just like in pain. Leave my booth with no pain. So just want to make sure I say that testimony. But I'm going to get ready to go. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Until next time, till tomorrow. You hear me tomorrow. We'll talk more about resiliency because I want you to have resiliency. But all in all, I want to just say, just know a lot of us is living in luxury and we promise, let me tell you, we're promised water, but that's you going out to the river. We're promised lights. That's you putting a candle in your house. Candle. Unless you're going to get your solar system, your solar grid, your solar panel, what I'm trying to say, and wire your own house. You have to realize I'm putting them together. You may say, girl, that looks ghetto as hell. I got me some free energy and I'm going to cut down this bill because that bill get high. And it's time to level out. Have your income up here, way up here above the camera. But I'm going to say here. So if this was the threshold, have my income here and my other things that goes out monthly here. That's the goal. That's the rule. Because we've been off balance. We've been off balance too damn long, and the ones that sign them contracts and them non-disclosure agreements, you be like, well, what happened was, that part. So, but when you become like a brand partner, it be different. When you become your own business owner, it become different because you can be affiliate with companies. Affiliate. You ain't selling their business. You're just selling their quality. Let's say it again. Quality products. But anyway, love you guys. There's a lot more I can say, but I'm going to leave it for tomorrow. And I know it's not promised, but we'll see. We'll see if you see me tomorrow. Because like right now, guess what? I know this present. I'm going to live in this present. And I'm going to enjoy all these gifts that I have. But all right, family, I'll speak to you guys. Yeah, Kel. Peace. Bye.